My biggest parenting regret is having those moments of cry it out. The idea behind that, you're teaching them how to soothe themselves. I actually now don't believe that that actually really works at all, because I think when they're babies and they're small kids, they don't have that built into their biology for them to be able to learn how to self-soothe unless they choose a coping mechanism to deal with that crisis situation. So you kind of just leave them in this crisis situation where they don't know where you are. They don't have the brain development to understand that when you leave the room, you still exist. They're literally at that stage where you leave the room, they don't know that you exist anymore if you're not right in front of them. Their stress hormones go up, just feeling unsafe, and then to leave them in that and be like, figure it out for yourself. Now I've kind of realized just sort of how insane that is, because think of how many adults that are like 60 years old that don't know how to soothe themselves, that don't know how to cope with their own emotions. And we're expecting an infant to know how to soothe themselves and cope with their own emotions. Like, that just seems so crazy to me now. Kids really are wired for connection. They're wired to feel safe by being with another person, by hearing like their parents' heartbeat or smelling the scent of their parents. All of those things signal to them safety. I really am a big fan of, if you create an environment of safety and security first, then they will feel comfortable going outside of you and having moments of separation and coming back and feeling safe with that. I wish I never would have had any moments of cry it out. That's probably